Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm so excited. I finally got my hands on the Witch's Bounty, or the Witch's Bounty finally came to me. It was stuck. My Witch's Bounty and my Witch's Roots came today. They sadly were both stuck at the distribution center. I believe that they were supposed to be here Friday, and today's now Wednesday. So yeah, I've been like waiting, and I was like so scared. I thought it was gonna like not come until like the end of the month for like how crazy shipping probably is for this holiday season. But yeah, I'm so excited to get into this. I did like kind of sneak peek, and I did see what was in this, but I can't wait to see it for myself. I'm really excited for that. Oh, and I just like to share, this was the previous month's pendant, which I've been really loving. Obviously, I'm like wearing it right now. But there's this beautiful moonstone and topaz necklace, or excuse me, pendant. Like I said, it kind of reminded me of Art Deco, and to me, like it reminded me of Bubbles, and I loved that too, Bubbles. So I love like the ocean and stuff. I love like storm energy and like wind energy and stuff too. So I kind of felt that with like wearing this necklace, and I kind of feel like I'll feel that with this next one too. So I'm excited. I think they'll be really cool to pair or like layer these two pendants together. So I like really like the Witch's Bounty out of all three tiers, because like this box you can't get like in their past box, tab on their moon market, where if you did like a box, you saw it was opened and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have skipped this month, or I should have signed up, but when you sign up, you're signing up for the next month, not the month that you sign up. So if you did miss a box, they put their past boxes on their website if they have any left. But when after this box goes out, they only put the pendant on their moon market. So it's like all the magical goodies in this box. It's like kind of limited edition feeling to it, because this one box goes out and that's kind of it. So I think that's what makes this box so special, and I like highly recommend like this box if it's in your price range, or like if you're willing to like treat yourself to something. This is definitely the box. Or if you're a crystal witch like me, if you're just obsessed with crystals, love crystals, collecting these beautiful crystal pendants by Starborn Creations is like so beautiful. I remember actually looking at Starborn Creation pendants when I was younger, and I was just like in awe of them. And then it was so crazy when I received like this Ganesha one that was like literally the one I remember looking at, and it was crazy. It came to me through one of these boxes. It was like, I think the second or third pendant I received when I first signed up a couple years ago. And I plan on doing like a video showing all the pendants this year. Actually, I thought would be cool, like a year of pendants all in one video. And then like my whole collection of Starborn pendants that I've been able to collect through getting this box, and a couple of the ones I did buy in their moon market. But I thought those would be two fun videos I plan on doing. But I'm definitely really excited to open this box. So thank you so much for hanging out with me while opening this. So look at that artwork. Ooh, look how beautiful the ledger is. That's the first time they've done blue ink. Kind of looks like it's like Arabic actually, but in English. That's so cool. So I'm French Algerian, so that resonates with me a lot. So let's read about it. It says, there comes a time in our lives when we begin to reconcile our past, understand our purpose, and work to bring together the agents of chaos to achieve harmonious flow. We feel the deep urge to build bridges instead of breaking them down, to restore faith and kindness instead of expecting the worst. It is so vital that we each confront this transition along our path and may find that we need to revisit this calibration more than a couple of times through the act of cutting through toxic and negative habits. We are able to finally begin healing to our most personal and soul-touching aspects. In this truly beautiful collection, we work to forge the path ahead of us to be filled with our unique and potent power. And the magical items in this box are as follows. That kind of reminds me of Shining Tower, like kind of like what I was talking about with that candle in those cards. So I'm really excited. So look at this artwork. It's so gorgeous. Blue Kainite is a stone of truth, spiritual guidance, and transformation. It enhances one's intuition to reveal hidden truths and bring clarity to confusing situations. Blue Kainite promotes truthful words and just actions, encouraging the wearer to make righteous decisions. When worn, it makes an excellent conduit for communication with spirit guides. It also serves as a protective amulet to ward off harmful energies or to cut ties from negative influences. Blue Kainite also promotes peace and compassion. That's beautiful. Here's the full image of that in the frame for you. That's beautiful. So put that back here. So there's usually 6 items in the box, and they always include a cord for you to be able to wear your pendant immediately, which that's always like, that's just an awesome thing. I love that they do that. But they don't, include this on the list. So I'm talking about like 6 items on their list. There's been a couple times where I've seen them, it was before I subscribed to them, where they did include 7 items. It was actually little trinket boxes, which it was really cool. And then last August, they did like chime candles instead of just the one beeswax candle, which I thought was cool. It was chime candles with a chime holder. But yeah, I love the gray, very fitting to go with it. That one's a longer cord. So there's 6 Blue Kainite Goddess Book of Shadows artwork. And here's what the box looks like. Let's see some incense. We have our incense right here. The smaller things out first. We have the Witch's Bounty Sandalwood Ritual Incense. And I commented on their page saying that I'd love for them to include one of their sigils in the bounty box. So they used to do sigils a lot, like in the roots box and the moon box. I actually have that's one of their sigils right there. The wind sigil, actually, I was kind of talking about. That's the box. So it's a sigil that came in that box, first box. I love working with it. But they actually said that they might, they might do it. So I thought that was really cool, and I can't wait for that. But they've been playing around with the stickers too. And then there's the Athame blade, which is really cool. So I always usually get 8 incense sticks in this. Wish they could squeeze a couple more because they're so yummy. This is the 3rd item, the Chandon Sandalwood Ritual Incense Sticks. A wonderful purifier and fragrant incense, Chandon can be a reliable companion to help alleviate stress and anxiety as you work through healing rituals and practices. Chandon incense promotes overall well-being and can be a wonderful tool to use during inner journeys and shadow work. perfect for this time. So we have that. Then we have our candle. I've been enjoying these little like baggies that they've been putting the candles instead of rolling them up. And I like to write what the candle is on the outside, so when I go to use it, I know it's like I use it for in a way. But I saw what the candle color was. I couldn't play the guessing game this time. But it's this looks beautiful. Looks even more beautiful in person. Like a periwinkle shade. No glitter. That's okay. I found my own. I don't really smell anything on this one, but very beautiful. Let's read about it. This is the 4th item, the Nurturing Souls Hand-Rolled Spell Candle. This hand-rolled Nurturing Soul spell candle has been created with the intention of providing a space where anxiety and distress is unable to affect you. As you allow this flame to dance before you, recite a personal mantra of comfort and healing. Speak your intentions out loud with pure heart and mind. So that's beautiful. I have these little 2 bubble wraps. And a beautiful box. Big box. This looks like our crystal, which I love when they give the stone that's in the pendant. I love when they do that because I love having like 2 of the same things or seeing variations of the same thing. It's a nice big chunky piece. Love that. Kyanite's so cool because so many different minerals can grow with it. You know, fuchsite can grow alongside it, garnet, quartz. So you can kind of see a little bit. Little druzy going on this one. Ruby, which is really cool. But I love this piece. Little tubular action. Kind of what that type of growth is called when it's like kind of squared off like that. Don't mind my my nail, my claw from the past claw. I broke my other one. But it's just very grounding. I love kyanite, and because I knew kyanite was coming in this box, I was kind of hanging out with like one of my pieces. I've been like loving hanging out, like that was what I planned on actually using kyanite, blue kyanite, green kyanite, blue calcite, and green calcite on my Yule crystal grid. It's what the crystals I was planning on kind of doing if I don't change my mind. But this was just one piece that I really like. I have a couple of pieces like this one, but this one's like my favorite out of them. And then we just put it on like a stand because I didn't want it to just be like laying down, you know. We did that a long time ago, but it's like that. But I just love seeing the quartz in there, and then there's just like garnets in here, which is really cool. But it's just such a soothing you know, stone. And I love how it has kind of this little nook right here. But I was hanging out with that one, and then I was hanging out with this little blue calcite piece. Actually, I broke this piece because I thought it had like a coating on it or something because it was so waxy. I thought like because it was, I found this at Home Goods, I thought something was like they put a sealant or something on it. There's actually a rainbow right there. See it? She's showing herself right there. But no, that's just, that's how waxy it can just be, which is beautiful, and this makes me love calcite even more because of just how soothing it is. But I broke pieces off of this, and that's how I got them to have pieces in my candles and stuff. And pieces I've used in crystal grids, but I've been loving calcite and kyanite, so it's like, this was awesome, this came, and that's what the pendant's gonna be too. It just says that this is the 5th item, the kyanite crystal to accompany on your path. We've included kyanite crystal to carry with you throughout your day or place upon your altar. So I'm just like so excited for that. And then I can't wait to smell this oil. There was something of like lemon was in it. I love citrus smells actually. So I think this is gonna be right up my alley. So we have Healing Pathways Anointing Oil. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Let's see. A lot of pretty herbies in there. Looks like some rosemary or something. And I can't really tell what the other herbs are, but let's give it a little sniffy roomy. That smells like lemongrass. I love lemongrass, so that's perfect for me. There's I think of some of the rosemary. I'm gonna put that in that on the candle. So let's read about this little guy. This is the 2nd item, the Healing Pathways Magical Anointing Oil. We have created this Healing Pathways Magical Anointing Oil with the intention of opening a pathway towards emotional and spiritual healing. We recommend using this special blend as you perform rituals of self-care, providing you with an additional layer of protection and spiritual safety. As you cultivate your energy each day, allow this anointing oil to be your companion and ethereal friend. We have enchanted this oil with oils of lemon, lemon, lavender, and sage, as well as eucalyptus, echinacea, and rosemary herbs. So I was right with with one thing. One of the herbs. Can't really tell. Oh, I guess there's, you guys see it better like that. With the petals. Maybe that's the eucalyptus leaves in there too. It's cool. Along with the other magical oils from our personal cabinet of witchery used to create this special blend, we have included a sodalite chip to bring these energies into balance. And I love that the base of this is sunflower oil, and it just makes it much more magical. Then they just recommend to, use it for anointing magical tools, candles, statues, objects, talismans, etc. So for the last but not least, the beautiful pendant. I see the number 7. You see that? Number 7 on, and it's funny because this year is the number of 7, so it's like funny that that's kind of the message that kind of came out from this. Like as the final pendant of 2023. I see even like a 7 that's like a cursive one that goes like that, which is kind of cool. If you see anything else, I'd love to know. But that's what I see. So let's open it. Can't wait to see mine. Oh my gosh, look at it. Oh my gosh, wow. That's gorgeous. So I'm gonna try this bad boy on. This reminds me of the Amethyst Throne pendant that had, the faceted amethyst and the veil and then the raw point. And then it also kind of reminds me of this one I have on my altar, right? So I was able to grab it. The Amber Temple, which I loved this one too. It's probably one of my faves from this year. And this is gorgeous. This is probably my top 3. It's so like gemmy. And then there's the tag for Starborn Creations. So if you ever you can always check out their website too. They have a lot of pendants on their actual website. These are pendants that are made out of Sedona Arizona, which is really neat. They have such good energy to them. But there's what it says on the other side. Kyanite 2.1 carats, and then kyanite crystal 75.9 carats. And I'd love to know, for the girls that do get this box, how do you just throw your, the pendant box away? Do you repurpose these? Love to know, like, any good suggestions on what to kind of. I've saved mine, and now I kind of have a stack of them. But, like, yeah, I'd love to know, like, anyone has any recommendations on how to kind of, like, repurpose those. But this is gorgeous. And you can totally see the difference from, like, the piece that they gave to the piece that's in the pendant, which is so beautiful. So I'm going to try this on. So I'm not going to use this cord. I have a shorter cord right here. I used to have these little black velvet cords, where they actually used to include them in their box a couple years ago. So I have a couple of these. I like them. The only thing that they don't last long, because the velvet will kind of like fade off, and you have to take the velvet off. So that's the only downside, where like these really don't, these last so much longer. But I love the length of this type of like pendant and like chain combo. I just like them to kind of be that far up on me. So I'm gonna try this, get bad boy on. Wow, it's beautiful. And then let's read about it. Let me take the other. So like, this is what it looks like once the velvet's off. This is a gray one. So I think it's like nice to wear around the house and stuff, and your hair doesn't get caught in the chain or anything. So it's kind of like nice, but I don't think they look that great after the velvet comes off, is the only downside to that. Are those pendants, maybe that's why they stopped offering them, maybe? I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna flip the camera. I've been loving this sweater weather, so I've been really loving wearing my sweaters. I should have wore a blue one, right? But I kind of was totally not. I was trying to be surprised too, but this would be beautiful with blue. I'm just wearing all blue. I had an all orange outfit that I wore with the Amber Temple necklace, so I can't wait to do like an all blue outfit with this. That's so beautiful. And it just feels like very protective. I love this bail. It was a couple months before I was able to, I was on a waiting list a couple of years ago, before I signed up to the Witch's Bounty. And one of the pendants they actually did, it was similar to this one, but it was the blue kyanite with turquoise around here. But I think I really prefer this one. This is gorgeous. So let's read about her. This is the first item on the ledger, the multi-blue kyanite healer's blade pendant in 0.925 silver. We are thrilled to release our design of the blue kyanite healer blade pendant. You will find that we have included a large number of blue kyanite, which has been added to almost every part of the silver surface. Each crystal has been hand-picked for its color and resonance. In addition, the large natural piece of blue kyanite has been sealed so that it may last longer on your journey. Okay, so that's what I was talking about with, I thought was going on with the blue calcite, but blue calcite doesn't, once it has certain minerals in it, it hardens up actually a little bit more, but it's harder to find that, like, that type of calcite, or actually kyanite as well, if that makes sense. So there are pieces where they'll seal them to try to be like the more gemmier, harder pieces, because that's what like these are that were cut. So you can kind of see the difference. Those almost look like, I thought they were sapphires at first, and I was gonna be like, so I was gonna be bouncing up and down if that's what it was, but I love that too. But let me continue. One of the most important and vital benefits of working with blue kyanite is found within its ability to connect with higher sources, allowing you to download information from frequencies that resonate much higher than your own. In this way, we are able to gently stimulate our mental capacity and open ourselves to a deeper understanding with the energies that differently affect our physical and emotional bodies. Blue kyanite builds a bridge of light between our experiences and can break through many self-induced blockages that have been stagnant in our lives for too long. In addition to enhancing our psychic abilities and bolstering higher forms of energy, blue kyanite can be a wonderful tool when working to find a common goal with difficult personalities. Oh, that's too funny. Let me take a sip of my Sprite. I noticed that just better, that allows me not to like cough and stuff when I'm reading. Plus, I've been working on my throat chakra. I can kind of hear it in my videos that it's been working. Surrounding myself with all the blue stones. It's been blue and green stones, so I've been really enjoying. So let me continue. Bolstering higher forms of energy. Blue kyanite can be a wonderful tool. Yes, I read that. Not only is blue kyanite commonly used in crystal therapy, this stone washes through the aura, clearing away negative feelings and casting a shield of protection over the bearer. To ensure that healing work can be completed without disruption, allow the energies of this healer's blade, of this pendant, to cut through any muddy thoughts and ideals, breaking any habits of hesitancy. As you work with this blue kyanite healer's blade, visualize its energy force cutting through the crustaceans of any habitual emotional patterns. Bring to light the issues that are causing the most pain, confusion, and anxiety. Relying on these energies to bring clarity to your situation so that you are able to build new pathways towards growth and transformation. Elemental resonance. Oh, I love that. Storm, chakra, resonance, heart, and third eye. I'm surprised I didn't say throat chakra, or like throat, because it's blue. But it's beautiful. So at the end of it, it just says, we have curated this box with the intention of enhancing the magic that flows through your life. Allow the synchronicities and signs from your guides to manifest through the tools and sacred adornments that you so sacredly use. As we see the world, so it is. Blessed be the witch's bounty. The Healer's Blade of December 2023. So yeah, this was so beautiful. A beautiful pendant to end the year. I'd love to know your thoughts on it. Here's the ledger for anyone that wants to see the full thing. And yeah, I'm definitely not taking this off now that it's on. So I'm really excited about this. Working with this, all the items in this box and the energies of the blue kyanite. Because I kind of already was very attracted to work with blue stones like around this time, blue and green. So it's like this all came just at the perfect time for me. So yeah, thank you so much guys for hanging out with me. If you want to leave either a snowflake emoji or a blue heart emoji down below so I know that you made it this far. And then, you know, like this video. If you haven't yet subscribe, and if you think you have a friend that would like this video or be interested in one of my videos, you know, you can always share one of my videos. That's always very nice of you to do too. It just helps. I usually don't say any of that, but figured I'll say it in this one. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please stay safe out there, make good choices during this holiday season, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Sending you much love and light out there. Bye guys.